Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, AirsoftAL, and you're probably wondering why this setup, why you're seeing my screen. Simply put, I was exploring Amazon, and I found something that I thought I wanted to share with you guys, and this thing blew my mind a bit because, honestly, this kind of legit, I didn't know this was a thing, and it's from a company called Barska. And for those of you who don't know Barska, Barska is kind of a hit-and-miss type company because, well, of their reputation. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the thing now so you can see what I'm talking about. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Barska BI, I think. Basically, you see the full thing here, but really it's called the Barska VX100 Loaded Tactical Vest. The funny thing is that even though the OD green is $135.99, the black and other colors are actually a lot cheaper. But I want to kind of concentrate on the OD green because I love OD green. So here's the thing. Actually looking at the photos themselves, like actually looking at these photos, this is actually a really cool setup in my mind for those getting into airsoft. Much like the Matrix vest I reviewed a little while ago, this actually has a lot going for it that would actually be really nice for those getting into the sport, getting into the hobby, and actually wanting to get something, but they don't know how to set it up. So, just looking at this thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pouches themselves, each with their own thing. The pouches right here are double stack pistol pouches. The 4 right here are double stack AR pouches with Molly. This is a utility pouch right here. This is another utility pouch here, which from the photo itself looks like you basically put extra mags in, or it's a utility pouch more or less. And then of course we have a pistol holster here, which is your standard one that you'll find on any cross-draw vest or anything of that nature. It's your cheap pistol holster that anyone will just automatically replace. But the materials themselves look like elastic almost right here. I wish I could zoom in on the photos themselves, but I can't. But it does come with a battle belt, which is actually kind of cool. The vest itself is kind of based off of a... I want to say it's based off of the old Molly vest that the U.S. military actually had for a good long time. I don't know if it's still in use or service, but it probably is. I don't know. Now, the big thing about this is that it's $135.99. Like I said, the other ones are cheaper, but it's just one of those things. But the actual description itself, I kind of have to give a little chuckle at, is polyester imported, meaning that this is not Barska. It's being imported out of country, meaning it's probably from China, which means you could probably find the same thing on Wish or Alibaba or any other website for a lot cheaper, half the price, which means that $135.99 is probably them covering their import costs. So it's probably a lot lesser, probably around $80, maybe $70 at most. Kind of like the same thing you'll see with Evike and our airsoft companies that actually import in their tactical gear, but they have to raise the price to cover to basically recoup their cost. So it's probably this, more or less. But again, if you can find the same vest for cheap, then that's more or less how it is. But machine washable, which is a good thing for anything, I'll be honest, because machine washable is a good thing. Full body platform. The vest comes with 2 utility pouches, 2 double section magazine pouches. In reality, that'll be 4 AR magazine pouches. These things are, again, from what I understand of other players, these are actually really good style pouches. Me personally, I'll probably go with something else if I was to get this. 2 double section magazine pouches, 2 adjustable drop leg platforms. Radio/phone pouch is probably what we're seeing here, which is your radio pouch. In reality, people are probably going to use that for extra magazines. This pouch here is probably going to be used for like grenades or maybe a dead rag or something. They're probably going to replace that if anyone got this. Let's see here. Double section pouch, belt, detachable dump pouch. I don't see the dump pouch, so that's probably what this is. It's probably a dump pouch. Which is kind of small for a dump pouch, but it's how it is. And of course, a detachable right-hand draw holster. Again, a very good thing. A web system, which is a Molly, more or less. That's what the Molly is, a web system. The vest is tough mesh webbing designed with Molly attachment system and making it fully adjustable to fit most adult bodies, types small to extra, extra large, and allows easy reconfiguration, which would be the let me go to the back photo again, which would be these right here, these Velcro, which allows it to be much more extended, and then of course the straps here, which allows it to be more around the waist area. But good God, in terms of MOLLE, there's MOLLE on the side, there's MOLLE on the back, there is MOLLE on the front, MOLLE all the way up to the shoulders, MOLLE on the pouches, MOLLE on this pouch here, this utility pouch. There's no MOLLE here, thank God, because I think that's a little ridiculous in terms of how much MOLLE you need on one person. Functional design, the vest features a front and back Velcro areas for attaching ID patches, reinforced rescue pull handle on the upper back, and D-rings located on either shoulder. The D-rings are more or less just for backpacks and bags and stuff, or if you're smart enough, you can just kind of snake your hydration, your Camelback hose through it, so you can have it easy to attach, so you can drink out of it. Again, one of those things. But the big thing, which there's a show more. Additional storage, a tough mesh pocket at the interior back of the vest, which means that it's probably talking about at the back here, the lower back, meaning that inside it is probably something for like a Camelback, or maybe putting phony dummy plates in or something along that lines, but most people are probably going to use that for a hydration pouch or a and you can buy this online. It is a actual plate. It is actually a Camelback, hard plastic Camelback water system that is designed like a an armor plate, more or less, a plate insertion for Camelbacks, where you can, or not Camelback, for plate carriers. So you can have not only, of course, something to keep your back cool or your front cool, depending on how you place this thing. It also is a lot tougher, more rigid, and a lot better for, you know, making sure that Camelback bladder does not bust, more or less. Quick reload. The magazine pouches can fit standard 30-round magazines and feature quick-release elastic pull tabs, retainers for easy access. It's basically just saying that, you know, these right here, basically, instead of it being a flip-up, it's just you pull it to the side, and you pull out, you put it back on. But, again, that's also... Again, I'm not going to say that's a bad or a good thing. I'm just saying that this is actually kind of a... It's a good design, in my opinion, but at the same time, I like having something to cover my magazines, so no dirt or anything gets inside them, so I'm not having to constantly clean them in case I'm playing in, like, a dusty environment or sandy environment or, like, a muddy environment. But again, in terms of the price tag itself and what you're getting here, I'm not going to lie. This is actually, in my opinion, as someone who plays not super tactical, not super hard or anything, I think this would actually be really good for anyone starting out. However, ladies and gentlemen, if you actually want me to review this and you want me to save up for it, let me know in the comment section down below, or if you want to help out in us being able to acquire this to review so I can give you a hands-on review of this, consider donating to the PayPal down below. But for anyone who's ever actually messed with this kind of system, this kind of vest system with the leg panels attached to this, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this, and whether or not you think this would be a good setup for beginning players, those getting into Airsoft. Like, they've got their gun, but they don't know what kind of vest they want to go for, and they don't know how to set up this sort of thing. You know, would this be good for them to basically get, so, you know, it's already done, it's already set up, it's basically, you know, this is where they can kind of decide, you know, I rather like this setup, or I kind of want to do my own thing. And not only that, but getting the vest itself, which, again, it's not that hard to find MOLLE vest, especially on Amazon, like this right here. It's definitely not that hard to do. Again, it is one of those things of, you know, do you think this would be good for beginning players? And if so, let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help out with future reviews, like I said, PayPal down below. Or if you want to buy this vest for yourself, I will have it pinned in the comments section down below so you can get it for yourself and decide whether or not this is worth the time in your opinion. Again, I love hearing you guys out, and as always, I've been AirsoftAL. And again, this is just legitimately kind of cool. It's a first to actually see something like this on Amazon, because I love perusing Amazon every so often, and I just love, again, talking about this stuff. Till then, guys, I've been AirsoftAL, and I shall see all you lovely, lovely people in the next video. Till next time, later.